What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Diablo Swing Orchestra. Yes, indeed. Diablo Swing Orchestra fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Brett Parks. This is actually Brett's prioritized request for the month of February for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Brett. Hope you enjoy the show. Brett wanted to see me react to this. It is Diablo Swing Orchestra with a tune entitled Karma Bonfire. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, hold it. This sounds familiar. I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Diablo Swing Orchestra. No surprise. And the video has 88,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Karma Bonfire. That's all I got. I do recognize the artwork. It does say Diablo Swing Orchestra down here, so we're more than likely we're in the right place here. I trust Brett. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Come let us dance, dance, dance. Bang, bang, bang. Can you feel the romance?
Walking light, how about church shine?
Because peace is illusions we provide.
Shine very darling, take them oh so far away so we can have them down.
Take it till we're never gonna leave you. Shake it and the ring it and
I'm digging the tune. I'm absolutely enjoying this. It's not my new favorite. I'll be straight up with you guys. It's not my new favorite from them, but it's a lot of fun to listen to. There's a lot of really nice things happening in here. Just right off the top of my head, the addition of the trio, the three ladies, kind of like the Andrews sisters, kind of like their type of feel, where they're jumping in and they're trading off with the lead vocalist. So the lead vocalist takes a line or two, and then the three ladies come in with a line or two, and they trade off. Their harmonies are spot on. Spot on. Just like the Andrews sisters. Still one of my favorite vocalists or vocal groups. They still, I mean, decades later, they still absolutely kill it. And these ladies are, definitely along the same vein, without question. They're adding quite a bit to this song. Instruments across the board are doing a great job. Trumpets, trombones, saxes, they're all just, when they come in, man, they definitely make their presence felt. Rhythm section's holding it down. They got it on lock. Drums, bass, guitars, they're doing a fine job across the board, without question. The groove of the song, that laid back, it's a swing feel. You got that ride cymbal. You got that going, man. It's either ride or hi-hat. It switches off. You got that swing pattern going on in the drums with that really laid back snare on 2 and 4. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's cooking. It's definitely cooking. I think the song I heard last month from Diablo Swing Orchestra, I forgot the name of the song, but the song I heard last month from them, I think it was cooking just a little bit more than this one, but this one is not bad. I got no complaints about it. So we're doing all right. Let's keep going here. Let's see how we finish out here. Muted trumpet like that. Love the mutes. Got clarinet in there now. Nice. Yeah, those accents. Those accents at the end. Yes. What a great way to end. Great way. Da ba 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 do da ba 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 do da ba. So, like that kind of a feel, that da 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 da, that impactful accent, man. That's oh What a great way to start the day. First video of the day. This is my first video of the day here. I got 8 videos I do pretty much every day. And this is my first one. What a great way to start the day. Yes, sir. Woo! 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 It's gonna be a good day. I can feel it. We listen. We start off with a bang like this. Usually 9 times out of 10, the rest of the day smooth, no problems. So this is a great start. I'm looking forward to the day now more than I was, but I'm not gonna lie, folks. Like, you know, sometimes I walk into my recording sessions and I'm like, man, I really hope we have some good videos today. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little skeptical.
In the cockles of your heart.
Not anymore. Not after this start. All my worries gone. Just gone. Love it. Love everything about it. All right. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Diablo Swing Orchestra with a tune called Karma Bonfire. This was a request from Brett Parks, and this was actually Brett's prioritized request for the month of February for being a Silver Tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Brett. Hope you enjoyed the show. Woo! I enjoyed the song. What a great way to start the day. A lot of really nice things happening in there. A lot. And honestly, all right. I do have one nitpicky gripe, and I'll be the first to admit it's nitpicky. It really is, but it is. I do feel it is worth mentioning because it did affect the score a little bit, just very, very slightly. But let's get to the score, and I'll tell you how we got there all together. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give that an 8.4. Yep, 8.4. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, an 8.4. What does that mean? Well, an 8.4 would translate to a great skill rating because overall, I think this was a great tune. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and an A- letter grade. Yes, an A-. So there you go, an 8.4, great skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Ha ha ha, so glad you asked. Okay, I'm gonna start in a place that I don't normally like to start, but I kind of feel compelled to start here. I feel like it'll make more sense. So I'm going to start in a weird spot. I'm going to start with my one gripe, okay? And I usually like to start with all the positive stuff first, but I do feel like this needs to be mentioned right off the gun. My only gripe about the song, honestly, when there was a lead instrument, a number of times from beginning to end, it didn't happen every time, but, you know, like, at the start, at the end, there was a spot after, I think it was the first chorus when a lead instrument popped back in again. When the lead instrument, every once in a while, when the lead instrument was doing their lead line, doing their solo, whatever the case may be, I do feel like the rest of the band did kind of need to back off a little bit more dynamically. Either within the band themselves, bringing it down in volume just a little bit, or in post with the engineering. Let the engineer bring those voices down. Either way, I think it needed a little more attention. There were a few times where the lead instrument came in, took a lead line, took a solo line, took a solo period, and they kind of got buried in the mix. And I felt like that was a disservice. Because if they're going to be the lead line, they're going to be the main voice, they're going to carry the tune, they need to be in the spotlight a little bit more. And unfortunately, like the biggest example was at the beginning when you had the I believe it was 2 trumpets trading off. And they were just in the mix. They were just, they were being blended perfectly if they weren't the lead line, but they were the lead line. So they should have been a little bit higher in the mix over everybody else. And that unfortunately was not the case.
That's nitpicking, isn't it?
Did that affect the score? Yes, it did. But here's the thing. We're literally talking about a difference of 0.1. Okay, so if they had been up in the mix a little bit more and that we didn't have them getting, blended in, we would have been at an 8.5. Okay, we're literally talking about a 0.1 difference. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, so guys, don't go losing your heads over it. I promise it's not worth it. It would have still gotten a great skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. They would have been the exact same. So don't worry about it. So let's get to all the good stuff. All right. First of all, the feel on the song, the groove on the song, that laid back swing feel. You heard it on. You heard the hi hat. You heard the ride. The drummer was alternating between the two. Yeah, man, got that swing feel going hard. Loved it. Really laid back in the pocket. Loved it. That's how a good swing, laid back swing should go. Really nice tempo for that laid back feel, but at the same time, still having that push happening. Loved everything about it. The rhythm section, bass, drums, the guitars, all sounded really nice across the board. The horns killed it. The horns absolutely killed their parts. All of the horns, saxes, trombones, trumpets, all of them. We even had some extra instruments thrown in. I believe I heard a violin. Actually, it might not have been a violin. I think a violin's too high. It might have been a viola or a cello playing way up on the neck. Either one of those will get the tone that they were producing. I heard a clarinet, probably played by, if I had to guess, either alto 2 or tenor 1. One of those two were probably playing the clarinet parts. So I appreciate that. That sounded really nice. Coming in and fluttering over the lead line, that was nice. To mute or not to mute? That is the question. They relied on muted trumpets, and I believe I heard muted trombones at one point as well. You gotta be careful with muting. Sometimes it can get away from you. Sometimes it becomes, the centerpiece. It becomes the main event. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I love muted instruments. I do. But there are times where muting can get just too carried away, and you're muting everything. Well, that wasn't the case here. Every time they used their mutes, it was done very tastefully. More importantly, it wasn't overly used. There was that one section where we had the muted trumpets trading off with each other. That was nice. But how long did it last in total? I think it lasted a grand total of 8 measures, I think. That's fine. It's not like it went on for 64 measures. Could you imagine listening to muted trumpets for 64 measures? It would get old very quickly. So I'm really glad that wasn't the case. Muting was very tastefully done in strategic places. The last thing, the vocals. I think the lead vocal, the male vocal, I think he did a fine job. But and there's nothing wrong with anything he did. Everything he did sounded just fine. But I gotta tell you, the 3 ladies, man, they stole the show. A la the Andrews Sisters. You listen to the Andrews Sisters sing with Danny Kaye, or you listen to the Andrews Sisters sing with Bob Crosby, not Bing, Bob Crosby. You listen to you listen to all these vocal artists singing with the Andrews Sisters. It doesn't matter how good the lead vocalist is. The Andrews Sisters, I'm sorry, in my opinion, stole the show every single time because their voices were just impeccable. Same thing here. Gotta say, the 3 lady vocalists stole the show. They absolutely did when it came to the vocal work. A very nice addition, a very welcome addition Wasn't expecting it, so it was a nice surprise to boot. So this is how I'm coming up with that 8.4. I dug the song. It's not my favorite, okay? It's absolutely not my favorite one, but it's going on playlists. I'll tell you that right now. Both of my driving playlists, this is absolutely going on both. So yeah, 8.4. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have an 8.4, which is a great skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoke. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.